Hello and welcome to this retro review of Cratermaze for the TurboGrafx-16. In this game you play as the rather unlucky OP who was on a vacation with his friends through space and time, but got captured by the evil Kublai, a minion of the even more evil Zen zombie. These two quickly kidnapped all your friends and now it's up to you to rescue them. And what better way to rescue them than pay the ransom? So it's off to collect lots and lots of treasure chests. As the title should have made clear, this game has mazes in it. In fact, every level is a maze in which you have to collect a varying number of treasure chests. Collect them all and you go on to the next level. Apart from having to find your way around the maze itself, there are also enemies. Luckily, you can dig holes in the ground and enemies who fall into them can be killed by filling the hole in. There's also a time limit. Along the way you can find several bonuses which either give you more points, an ability to kill the monsters in different ways, make you invulnerable for a little while, etc, etc. Collecting all the treasure chests first gives you a key. Collecting that lets you open the door that lets you finish the level. Every 15 levels you either fight a boss or you've rescued one of your friends without a boss fight. Since there's 4 of your friends trapped, that means there are 60 levels in the game. On the normal difficulty level, the game is actually quite easy. It's only when you switch to the difficult game mode that things get hard. Not only are there more and different enemies, some of which you are completely invulnerable, but your holes can also kill you, and there's doors, which you have to open and close. Couple this with a much stricter time limit, and it's almost a completely different game. And this is a good thing, because the basic normal mode game can get a little bit boring at the end of the day. It's fun to play in short bursts, but it never really gets hard. Interestingly, the game also offers a password function which lets you change the difficulty mode. So if you go on normal mode and die on level 31, you can then restart in difficult mode on level 31 if you so choose. Other than that, the game features a full introduction cutscene in which you can see how OP went on the vacation and how his friends got captured by Kublai. It's rather nice to see this introduction sequence. For these days standards it's nothing special, but back in the day this was not at all common. I'll be sure to include the introduction sequence as part of the gameplay footage I show at the end. As with most overhead maze games, the graphics for the surroundings are fairly simple, though they make good use of the PC Engine's color palette. The enemies are all nicely designed, have a nice cute aesthetic to them, and animate well. The game is also running at a perfect 60Hz refresh rate, which is always nice to see. It should be noted that both the title screen and the game's cutscene are well designed. I think they look great. The sound suits this game very well. It has a number of cute and cheerful tunes, as well as a bunch of fun sound effects. What you get here then is pretty standard for the TurboGrafx. Good music, okay sound effects, and no samples or other special effects. Having said that, I personally feel that the soundtrack to Cratermaze is one of the best I've heard on the system. Overall, I score Cratermaze on the TurboGrafx-16 a 7 out of 10. I like this game, but it can get a bit dull, especially on the normal mode. If you want a more in-depth review, please be sure to check out the article on my website, for which I will provide the link in the description below. And as usual in videos like these, I will end with some gameplay footage, with, as promised, the complete introduction sequence. Please enjoy. Thank you for watching this review of Cratermaze for the TurboGrafx-16, and please join us again next time for another retro review.